He walks around, puts his foot on my bumper, writes my license plate, tells me, "Oh, you'll get a ticket in the mail for staying in a bus zone."
From 9 to 9, I can park there and pay, no problem. But after 9 o'clock, and I got this ticket at 4 o'clock in the morning, I said, what the hell is this?
So I call City Hall, or I call whoever I have to call, and they said, no, he's giving you a second ticket for reckless driving.
Ooh.
I believe it's my constitutional right not to wear a seatbelt. I don't.
What?
I don't smoke. I don't ski.
What does that have to do with it? Do you do snowshoeing? I mean, what does it have to do that you're
I was doing faster than 50. The zone is 50. I was doing a 75 to 85.
You were in a 50 zone. You were doing 75 to 85. You have admitted it in the court of CJAD.
Traffic Court. Elias Makos considers your case on CJAD 800.
All right, I got bad news for those on the docket. James and Heather are on the docket already. 514-790-0800 for your case to be heard, your traffic court case to be heard on CJAD. Now, the bad news is the judge just tried to get another coffee. I just went into the little break room here to get a coffee, and there was a lineup. So I haven't had my second coffee, and I've got to hear these cases. So I may be a little bit more snippy than usual on traffic court. Let's find out. James has been waiting here. He wanted to get on right away. He's in Yamaska. Hi, James.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. What do you drive, James?
This was in my minivan.
What type of minivan?
Chrysler Town and Country.
Oh, let me tell you something there. The Town and Country. I had a friend who had a Town and Country. They could have bought the Caravan, but they went all fancy and got a Town and Country. That's a sweet ride for a minivan, James. Okay.
Is it ever? The kids love it.
Okay, so James, what's happening in the town? Town and Country says to me you're a leisurely driver, but it says here you got a speeding ticket?
Yes, exactly. Coming down Atwater from McGill, went to the dentist for my daughter. Everything went well with the dentist. By the way, that dentistry clinic is amazing. The children's McGill dentist clinic there on Atwater, they are amazing.
Good to hear.
So coming down, let the car go because we're distracted talking about the dentist.
Mm-hmm.
That little dip that's there in Atwater, well, the cop was waiting right on the other side.
What were you doing, James?
I was talking to the kids and I didn't notice my speed. It was a 40-kilometer-an-hour zone, and I ended up getting caught for 71.
71 in a 40? Did you do it? You admit it. You did it, right?
Yes, for sure.
So
and I told the cop, I'm like, look, I'm sorry. I guess I was distracted, and I was just... It's a big car, right?
Yeah.
So coming down a hill, it's easy to pick up speed.
Yeah.
And he said, look, I see you have a family and everything like that. And he wrote me a ticket for 41 kilometers an hour.
Oh, so he's the nicest guy in the world.
So I was extremely lucky.
So wait a minute, isn't it a 30 zone there? Did he give you, is a ticket for 1 over or 11 over he gave you?
11 over.
Okay. Geez, so you're doing 71 in a 30. You get a ticket for doing 11 over instead of 41 over. You were the luckiest guy in town, James. And I'm gonna.
Oh yes.
You are so guilty, James. Okay, I've had it up to here with you lead-footed drivers in your town and countries, James. Okay, do me a favor. The difference in the ticket that you got versus what you would have gotten if it was a 41 kilometers over the speed limit. Take that money and give it to a good charity, James, and count your blessings.
For sure. I also think I would have lost my car.
Yeah, that's right. And nobody wants to lose that sweet ride. James in Yamaska, guilty, guilty, guilty. Let's go to Heather in LaSalle. Heather, this is at the opposite end of the spectrum. You weren't going too fast. You were going too slow.
Yeah.
What kind of car do you have, Heather?
I have a red Mazda 3 GT Sport.
What? You've got a red Mazda 3 GT Sport, and you're going too slow? Why'd you get the car then?
Well, at the time it was just a good deal. Okay. Rather than just get the plain Mazda 3, I had a better deal getting the Sport, but I don't go fast.
Clearly. So what happened? How slow were you? Where were you going, and how slow were you going?
I'm coming back from the West Island. I had purchased something on Marketplace, and it was a chair, and I had it in the hatchback, and so you couldn't see like if you were behind me, right? And it was the first beautiful spring day out there, and everybody, was out driving. So I said, you know what? I'm not going to take the highway home on the 20. I said, I'm going to take the lakeshore. Well, 1,000 other people, first beautiful spring day, thought, yeah, I'm going to take the lakeshore too, right?
Yeah. How do you go too slow on the lakeshore? That's the default setting. I need to hear this.
You're going through Lachine,
yeah,
and it's 30 kilometers an hour around 12th Avenue, and we're bumper to bumper, and it's been bumper to bumper for a good 30 minutes anyways. Stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. So I get to 12th Avenue. The guy in front of me, two guys in front of me go through. The next one, he goes through. We all stop. I go through. And all of a sudden I hear, woo, woo, woo. And I look and I think the policeman, young guy, is going to stop the guy in front of me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, no, he let him go. He grabbed me. Red car, right? And you should have seen the look on his face when he saw a 73-year-old.
Driving the GT Sport.
Yeah. So I'm doing 20 kilometers. He says 20 kilometers in the 30 zone. You went through the stop sign. $336, 3 points.
Okay, but was the ticket for going through the stop sign or
yes.
for drive? Oh, so not for driving too slow.
No.
Okay, but you were doing 20 and a 30, which is still, I can imagine being annoyed if I'm behind you. And
no, everybody's the same behind me because it was so much traffic.
Well, did you go through the stop sign or not, Heather?
I did not go through the stop sign. I think he thought I should have stayed longer than I did. Do my whole 3 seconds instead of 2 seconds.
What do you tell the cop? Do you get angry? Do you start jawing at him or what?
Not a thing. Not a thing. I was pretty shocked actually. I thought he was going to take the guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm. So what was your ticket, Heather?
$336.
$336. You got demerit points on that?
3.
Jeez, 3 demerit points. Listen, are you gonna?
I'm driving 42 years. I've never had a ticket in my life.
Did you fight this? Did you fight this, Heather?
Well, I'm waiting. This
You're waiting.
happened in April, I think it was, or May, and I contested it, and now I'm waiting. I don't know what my chances are going to be. But
did you say sorry to the cop, or did you say I didn't do that? You said sorry.
Well, I didn't say I didn't do that. I just said, really? I said, what about the guy in front of me? I said, we're all like going bumper to bumper.
Heather, here's the thing, right? You got to learn from Marwa Risky. You just don't say anything. You get your lawyer next to you, and you say nothing. Maybe you talk too much, but we shall see. You fight that ticket, Heather. I'm pulling for you because for someone like you, listen, rely heavily on your record, okay? So, you say, hey, I stopped. How do I know I stopped? You got to be definitive. And you say, you know how I know I stopped? 43 years of driving, 43 years of driving, no tickets. I stopped, okay?
Right, exactly.
Good luck, Heather.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, Heather. You're a sweetheart.
Thank you.
Stay out of Heather's way in the Mazda GT3 Sport, whatever that is.
Traffic Court. Elias Makos considers your case on CJAD 800.
We've got Vanessa on the line for Traffic Court. And Vanessa, it says here you got a parking violation. Tell me what kind of car you have, Vanessa.
I've got a Mercedes.
Mercedes.
I know you're judging me right out of the gate.
No, hey, listen, you're allowed to have fancy cars. That's good. Now, listen, do you want to get even more specific? Because then we can really judge.
Well, the GLE 450.
GLE 450. That's a sweet ride. You like the German-made vehicles? That's your thing?
Yep.
Okay, so you're in your sweet ride, the GLE 450, and you get a parking ticket, parking violation. What happened?
So, and when did parking tickets get so expensive in the city? Like when I lived in the city, it was $46. Now it's up to $109. Like what a ripoff!
And it's gone up. Like I think it's really been the last 3-4 years where Valerie Plante was like, "We need to bring in more money." Where this all happened here.
Yeah, no kidding. So what happened? We were coming in from the West Island. We had an appointment at the Spanish consulate for my son's passport. And we're, getting down. There was all the traffic and the cones and everything. We're making it by the seat of our pants. But my son just had reconstructive knee surgery not long ago. He was on crutches. Mm-hmm. So I double parked outside of the consulate really quick, help him to the elevator, just get him up to where he has to go because he's a minor. And I said, okay, race back down. I'll go park the car at PVM, no problem. Well, in less than 10 minutes, of course, I get a ticket. I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
And a double parking ticket.
Yeah. I want to contest it, but I don't know if I'm going to waste my time. So what does Judge Elias say
Okay,
on this one?
so here's what I say. You really have to pull on the heartstrings here, right? Like there was no other alternative. By the way, there's no other alternative, right? So you need to have a case here, in my opinion, like at the Spanish consulate. There's no parking lot. There's no other opportunity. This is the only way that my son, who literally cannot walk, can get in the building, okay? So you got to present the case to the judge, in my opinion, that there's no alternative for your son. It's not like you could have gone to the side, that there wasn't any other parking options. This was the only way to get someone, and, you got to turn it on the city. There's no ramps. There's no this. There's no access for disability. There's no that. That's what you got to do here, Vanessa.
There you go.
So, yeah, what happened at the consulate, by the way? How did the Spanish officials take all of this?
Well, they don't really care. We just went there and got our passport, right? They're indifferent to everything, those guys.
Okay. Now, can I ask you, so what street is this on? Where's the Spanish consulate?
Oh, gosh, I'm drawing a blank. It's right across the street from Place Ville Marie.
Okay.
We parked there in the past, yeah.
Is it, is it McGill College? Is it around McGill College, that
Somewhere
area?
around there, yeah.
Okay.
I'm really lousy at street names.
And now, did you, was there, there's consulate parking where you have to have those CC plates. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, those are for dignitaries. We're not quite at that level yet.
Now,
maybe one day.
Was there dignitary parking?
I think that's where I parked the car.
Oh,
yeah.
So, okay. Well, now were you double parking the dignitaries? Were you boxing in the dignitaries?
No, not at all. It was just in the spot reserved for that. I said, okay, I'll be really quick in and out, and I got pinched. They were waiting for me.
Okay, listen. I think the defense is there was nothing but bad options, and I chose the path of least resistance. And again, you had someone who could not walk, and you had no other choices. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we have all the documentation to prove it. It's not fabricated. So.
Okay, Vanessa, come with the documents. I think if it's worth your time. Now, someone in a Mercedes, you may say, "What, $100? I can pay this."
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. So fight it, Vanessa. That's what I say. Okay.
Thanks, Elias. Have a great weekend.
You too, Vanessa. Have a great weekend as well. Let's go to Steve-O. Steve's in Dorval. Steve, what are you driving?
I'm driving a 2012 Honda Civic.
2012. How's it running 13 years later?
It's running super great. I got almost 196,000 kilometers.
196,000 K. All right, you're already looking good in my book, Steve. What happened to you?
Well, I got stopped on Wednesday with the snow tire check that they had on Sources Boulevard.
Oh, wow. Did you have snow tires?
I have all four.
Okay.
So that wasn't a problem. They checked the tires with the flashlight on the back, tell the cop off. They're all four Blizzaks and two are brand new, so everything's good. Goes around my car. He goes, okay, put your foot on the brake. I put my foot on the brake. Comes back around. He goes, okay, pull over there. So I said, okay, what's the problem? He goes, so your brake light's burnt up. I said, oh, I didn't know it was working the other night, but okay, whatever. Pull over. Takes him 25 minutes. Comes back with all my papers. Instead of giving me a 48-hour warning, the city must be broke. They gave me a $186 ticket for a burnt-out taillight.
So your brake light out and no warning gave you the ticket.
Give me a ticket,
Steve.
$186, and I'm there like.
Steve,
okay.
do you have a book that you care deeply about? Do you have the Bible, a religious text near you? Can you swear? Can you swear on the air right now? I'm going to ask you a very important question.
Sure.
All right. So you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, right?
I do.
Okay. Now, had you seen at all that your brake light was out beforehand?
No.
No. You swear, Steve. You hadn't seen this before this cop pulled you over?
No. Because on the Monday night, I picked my granddaughter up from dad. She dances the competition dance on Heimlich.
Yeah.
And I went to the store and I backed up. And when I backed up in the glass, I saw all my brakes were working. So,
Steve, it's a not guilty for me. Okay.
All charges against you are dismissed.
Oh, thanks. Because I'm fighting this one. You know how many light bulbs I could have bought for $186?
Yeah, listen, you got to fight that sucker, okay? You didn't know. There's no way. You can't guard against that. And I just need to know. I need to know where Jay Farrar got that clip, by the way. What is that, Jay?
It's some movie. I'm not sure
it's a
which
movie?
one. Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, I think that's the replacement for Valerie Plante that we've determined. Steve, happy holidays. Fight the ticket, okay, Steve?
Thank you. Great show.
Steve-O in Dorval.
All charges against you are dismissed.
Where is that from? We got to find that out. There's a trivia question.
Pride is like love. You feel it in your heart. iHeartRadio, Canada's #1 streaming app for radio and podcasts, including iHeart Pride Canada, your favorite hits, and must-have party bangers, plus personalized and curated playlists like Back in the Day Pride.
Come together, celebrate love.
Take Pride with you, anytime, anywhere. Just ask your smart speaker to play iHeart Pride Canada. Stream us on your phone or listen now at iHeartRadio.ca.